From its founding in 2009, Stewart-Haas Racing has had one driver perform better than all the rest. It was Tony Stewart, then Kevin Harvick, but is 2022 the year when that changes to Chase Briscoe? In 2009, Tony Stewart partnered with Gene Haas to form Stewart-Haas Racing. Its roster from that year through 2012 would consist of just Tony Stewart and Ryan Newman. They hired Danica Patrick in 2013. A year that saw Tony Stewart's sharp decline marked by a season-ending crash. But look at the wins that Tony Stewart had compared to Ryan Newman. Given the same equipment, Tony Stewart won almost 4 times as many races, and outscored him every year Stewart-Haas Racing was in the COT era. In 2014 would see a big change as Tony Stewart would no longer be his normal self, Ryan Newman would be a RCR, and Stewart-Haas Racing would expand to 4 cars, hiring Kevin Harvick and Kurt Busch. And in his first season at the team, Kevin Harvick won his first career championship. Harvick would be the best driver of the Gen 6 era, and at Stewart-Haas Racing, he was far and wide the best. Look at all those talented drivers and Danica Patrick on the right-hand side of that screen. Kevin Harvick outscored 3 teammates at a time, 35-12, and beat them every single year except 2021. And if that race doesn't get cut short, Stewart-Haas Racing as a whole goes winless, and Kevin Harvick was much better throughout the course of the season than Almirola. And the highest points finished per year is basically no different. Ryan Newman in 2013, that was basically a transition year with Tony Stewart getting injured. To Kurt Busch 2015, Harvick did better than Kevin Harvick that year. But just like Tony Stewart began his decline at the beginning of the Gen 6 era, maybe that will happen with Kevin Harvick in the Gen 7. After all, he is the oldest full-time driver in the Cup Series and had planned to retire after 2021. And coming out of the gates in 2022, Stewart-Haas Racing except Cole Custer seems much stronger, especially Chase Briscoe. He got Stewart-Haas Racing's first win in the Gen 7 era, and his average start is second only to Ryan Blaney. Comparing them head to head, it seems pretty balanced, although Chase Briscoe does have a win and he's led 128 laps next to Harvick's 12, although Harvick almost did win at Richmond. Now, to answer the question initially presented, I think that Chase Briscoe this is his first year as somewhat of a contender. Harvick will still be good, and I think overall throughout the season they'll perform on a somewhat similar level. However, in 2023 and beyond, I think that Stewart-Haas Racing is going to be a team built around Chase Briscoe.